So which language do you prefer me to speak in?
English.
Ladakh sana le. Ladakh sana. Ladakh sana lakpalo.
English. English.
English.
English.
Okay. Tangis ka stress to tantirale. Yeah. First of all, thank you so much for having me. Thank you Ladakh Science Foundation and thank you the entire youth association student members. Ngimi Rigzen Wangmo tenenga sumunurane le. Tenenga ngesha tsasla recent graduate niale a master's in education from Harvard University USA. Teneto sanghan langa education and last roste halam loldun jikchat. It's been 7 years since I've been working in education sector. First as a Teach for India fellow, and after that I worked as an academic director at SECMOR. After that I got an opportunity to study at the University of Harvard Graduate School of Education. Then I've recently come back, it's been a month, and it's really great to see all of you here, and it's been amazing talking to some of you here. Like I've seen people from different backgrounds, students from different backgrounds. I've met people who are doing things in forensic science, graphic design. That's also like that background in our last joke. I'm really thankful. Is it working? Okay. Gomatange masters na izuk undergrad po zoology na just Delhi University ne. Tene testing ne nga zoology nens bin but sangme dafsa zara choksa lack of guidance. Tene nga ta gives chamano. I'm a first generation learner. That means I became the first person in my family to go to school and attend college and university, right? So the guidance met pasana nga ta sangme chichokan chichopaji chichoat zerkansos tetso shenen na no pahala tetso shenga izuk Delhi lives. Then Delhi lives pasana te a list of courses yongchana o chostang dukwen hala tenanga zoology. I just chose zoology randomly because I had no idea what else to do, right? So tenna choslange zoology nen tenange graduation of just been but after a point I realized I don't really enjoy studying zoology sittinga hago yeah. But then what was an alternative? I started volunteering in different organizations. Organization mangpe nanga volunteering churches then scouts with talks leaders for tomorrow's day sorale. Onna zosta organization mangpe nanga tene lapchi se scouts talks hara. I started volunteering with organizations. There's aninga hagara pinkinga teaching ma thatpura khala teaching churches tene tuhum yampo tus puches te thanga demo sorak tengara hago. But then I wanted a professional zapikshinga tana laban zana chi labna dikche but professionally ngata chitong chona tene the impact puma yon observe kan bungana tezane hago. Therefore I enrolled in Teach for India. I became the first person from Ladakh to become a Teach for India fellow. Nobody applied before, right? Then Teach for India fellowship in Aqua. Full-time teachers you are placed in different cities, right? I was placed in Pune to teach for 2 years. Then 2 years full-time teachers that's when I got like the initial pedagogical understanding of okay, education 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 is a very vast term early childhood digital literacy adult learning then higher ed specific interest of Teach for India na something hagos hala then ground ka last just pahagon pahalangati priority chi rakhte. That's when I understood that I want to work on elementary education or the foundational education ngati magdan stan po medna tenesting na patch wakta ne dugustu halele sting na ngata higher ed na problem yo no thuguna literacy ka spochano comprehension cha mirum zete kut ngati gen lazara ropa te changme sa khoram ka ne no zanata foundational is education go strong matches just no zarkan bunga te zani hago. Then I came back to Ladakh. I met Kasona Mongchule, and then I started working with him as an academic director at Sekmol for 3 years. Then it is an scabs they make top Ladakh se jong samane to Sekmol I was the duk halale. Then it lost some day to sama polash just the Gama skitpo nyamponga they experience mount top sala alternative education and our churches scabs botops. Then in Ladakh se education scenarios ko la jamcha scabs top sala. Then it is an Ladakh sana ngata chi crucial problem. Education teacher ko sano it's a big thing, right? Some measure do ano education thik miru, e-system thik miru, amo thik miru. That's very easy to say, right? But then ngata really song tena system ina ko chi thik miru. And kazo chobosha. Thik miru is a very easy thing to say, but ngati chi choang inches in ongzakan megalas showos bahala. Tenenga sekmola duksana ngari personally sekmole manpa personally nga song te teacher ula training ta pinyale especially elementary thugushula lapkan uni teacher ula mane energizers kan soshig lab na teacher ula ma phanches harupa thugun kujo tangse paper phanji box thama phandula no tena thugula attention grab choche shikhora lab na tenete phandua teacher mone mane I soshig na bata me pingai thu sama ya mane berka tangse ya mane kujo tangse tu raza bahut go saktin I chun training chidena mane isam phanara sarkan so hago yale. Then I kept doing that. I trained many teachers in Ladakh, especially monastery angata is labavanale teachers tene lama tene monk teachers mampo juste no bahalan tene kon yampo collaborators tene teacher training mampo chat pinyale tene sekmola losum duksane ngayu samarapmin thik raktanga on the ground ma mampo losna glass structures scabs top testing ne tanga chapish education bo ma broader terms ka silgo shada ha gochera gongin rapin tene lada silos de last junata impact bo to sama mi chahe samthana ngara usuk samche shios tene nge masters from education and adjust the months I thought okay gyaga la tanga hala silte no lo gyat good silte no ta chigala chikchana ma young diverse bi bangpona thugono chigale system sama korang sosegyo gyak tazer ene duk chigalo lamane chitong chik takpe gyo gyak nasta changin ras samsala. So with that thought I started looking for education courses mangpaltasbin. I had Finland in mind. Finland, the education system is considered one of the best education systems in the world, right? Then Finland, then Harvard and course, particularly teaching and teacher leadership kind of course. I really liked that course. Then again, I started writing the application process. So specifically, application process, it took me 6 months to complete the entire process. I gave up 10 times. Jacques Palanjinga, Daduk Jonkos was a relative, Palanjing passed me. There's what I mean to say is it's a really taxing process. It's a taxing process. Dukchi Fezana, Chikpata Harvard Lahalla, Ladakh Spurchu Jung de Pinanamo Chatya Pahalangata, actually Chino, in a Soshistan Boshedu, Abka Kongosan of the teachers, he got kept so met Pasana. Ngatang research churches, ngatang churches, ngati halava ma Harvard na sung tema no pada. Tadang lips destina niya thopa sang me Harvard na silte dupin. Me sang ma silte dupin. Isang gap yo din jang ngatang songs kya ala. So otsos la ta first step nenches kaspong du gya give up on churches sharu gya talan talan jinge pangs de ta chonga zere pangs de board pinya. Still tiny young Topa Isam to Pachos, the Norangaland, I shipped this half of the lunching distance, the lunch distance, the spa. I wrote my 1500 words essay 14 times. So, 14 times this pinyale, tenna essay, Jactum, tenna essay, lost the teachers. Then, after all of that, Harvard happened, right? Chief Yazana experience I worked before for 5 years. Then it is something I just pan siale. They Tefia ngeja daksa LSF na chaklas datkan mangpur nomo Ozok last just ma khachan no ya chief hazana chigal indo Philo University karos kamna experience matters ngeja internship churches it's ana daksa ngata instant gratification met pa yatena na penek mayong pangati chamano that's ma value chamano but this helps immensely in building your profile thore Ladakh patuma mangpe thong se nga profile khute yong du pa chinga chigalas nang chedak zete ya page number 10 12 pass MSc chilo BSc MSc yo testing ne yang chang tene yang expect ma just pinazana te ma just lezedo so this what I mean to say is these things matters a lot thikale nijamone man animal rescue Izukshina, Foundina, Kuaya, Ganta, Hachiglas, just the Nante Bunisha experience, Konetio Starupaya, Silches Chipo Manpa, Rigzen Chishes Hadzena, Tamachistango Sarela, Tefia, it's of la randomly, Sekmola Gomanga Chasananga, volunteers of La Somspi, Penengati Tangste, Matari Penetanste, so Chana, it's of last just the Manea, Teningatam stand out Chamilu Bahala. Then application go stand out chamano. Harvard and Aston because Yamano, that why should they select me? Hada. Then if Yama electric social contribution to young washes Captain and Opa, if Yamasia Samangetena Zershera, Dasa College, so universities, so Sunma golden opportunity no major profile build churches there. LSF so Ladakh Sons Foundation and a organized churches if you have to just speak. Nga inanga organizing committee na youth pin the teenager diat na that's building your profile thigale te so sun ma khapchan inche dia tene that's a big Harvard journey shadin thigale tene with whatever happened nga Harvard labs halale labs testing na te mangko self doubt rapid yongche mana now as a first generation learner non English speaker whatever, right? Aga song testing na mana isang jigs pa ya, isang some itubu sama tama ni kan yung demando samjhe na isang takpo yung tang Harvard left this pa dos harap niya la gome first weeks of especially tikpa tang ate deluxe met kya har class testing na page 2 this the calls the page 2 some lines to deluxe yung amano bangata testing din do amano to so amano khala dos cha na charap I remember the first assignment I got language and literacy class in our first assignment of ye toka samanya dun baduk se aadha ghante na dis submit jos ya I was so doubtful yongche mara ye sama ta Harvard la yong the fail chana kasting mera tell me ra khala something I spent 10 hours in library for the same assignment that she just did in half an hour because ngati namko te yong ra po ya ta ngati thik chi jos na man fail mi cha hai ngata han na khala sara na compare just ano ngati stay sanki khora muzuk shi just board de kya you thik mano rate social go sana akin this pal to so sare compare chan go pa ngata pa iso shi song te kya pahala te nga self doubt it's a real thing thik la o to chama yo no meja thama daksa isu nga chi meja thama daksa I school piu yong ste no teninge Yesha thama yo ando paki I gagar paune sar kamo tak tak pe shatte mana khatama addictions te mana wo to samkan so yo mera hala self doubt mane ta Harvard le thachi sama to Harvard le ta dia chachi thamasha that wo to samche yo no paya but then ism self doubt yo rak paya then I got my first assignment and I was like so scared me sam ta fail chano sabhala I got an A se upar yo mano yaar great I got an A chikala एक हफ्ते से नहीं some professor पर नोट देना some honestly है ये some तक professor पर नोट देना कोई sama ये तक इसके हालात हम यार मैं सब जिक्स तो कि मैं यहाँ next assignment semester चिची ना को I got A in all then चलो जिक्स पाया ये sama ना ism self ये ism से दुपा imposter syndrome से रह रहा है ताकि zooms लिखा है माता नोट ते Harvard zooms ते माना है चिची since I sama rapaya but then these things happen and these things happen everywhere to everyone what does it mean यार ते फिर निजे sama self doubt मानो थोड़े रंग self doubt छा जो ngena no as ngena miluk paya but to acknowledge and to recognize that nga sa pixel doubt charang sa kam lo khachan in chiduk samara ya I'll share a brief isuk nga isuk Harvard nga graduation song testing ne Ladakh nga kalhapche se skapshithok as a teaching fellow I taught 20 postgrad at Harvard Kennedy School thirale Ladakh sane New Zealand ke former Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern shasada former Jacinda Ardern zade shasala kon na thukche se skapshithok ya kon ane ka Harvard Kennedy School a fellowship to join us the she is a Prime Minister thirale tene kone isu modupin nga chikshe self doubt charab zado kinga ngana bharosa chane she handled the entire country for many years hala then especially massacre Rigzen Wangmo New Zealand la te unne just khoma actively pa isu chose khoma one of the renowned leaders hala khona use the pinki khona self doubt chara kinga isam gospangana ngari ka trust chamera. So what I mean to say is, jagat sam shikar walhed na thakriya walhed na ote chala oma real inche rasa paya self doubt yung chesbo te fya yu khachan no ngatang Ladakh ka no budbud itsos ngatang khana shise ngama school ama song samte dukches midukches ya ngatang chos tang boshes no tsam kenla cham te sam changma shes ka no pinmeru ya changma na wage things na confident ga budul tak penchi duk samara ya. So these things are something that I wanted to share. Young chidikar. Yeah, and changma sayang khachan turning point jinga Harvard na chi songzana oteka ka course ponge teaching fellows of the last te professor inga jikshin yato chosya. He's 83 years old. Tene class na Allah bacha sanghala tizar no professor itu thangata izam chunmo no khachik mane IAS level silte har country na yung kya so nga jiksam jiks den chapin baya but then it's of mentor khachik thop gya ta mi chena ko hala ni jaw na baksa kale no kata shile exam mentor chose dena thu thamai sam ya to chose to no baya it thamai je for granted minute cha it's of chala chu mi re ge labcha re ngati mi che gur charupa Yongchamena then on the time eka nanjinga self doubt yotin ta Harvard na mane ta expectations ami amang po yong bahala ka so te chicho ta samches so te tus langa te mentor khachik thop khone mane te isu chochamena te ranga perspective te isu so yong du usuk se du gyale te fiam Ladakh pa one perspective ma valuable inje du gyale ngatang jik se ne thak se ne mazera du pasana ya otherwise we have so much to give to the world ngadang Harvard la somte Harvard e kane sirif lobs te mayons kaya nge ngari ka jaga ni na knowledge ge daksamola ra ngati culture ka zo showcase show ka sano ngati culture ka zo janma stan go sano in every way you can do it nganam jimoka thapsana I used to talk about Ladakh half of the Harvard knows about Ladakh now right? I played Ladakhi song during the orientation. So, it's rana ya, ka last na chaklas ni jazada na, tenang ko Ladakh se scholar shachis, Ladakh se traditions se scholar shachis, Ladakh se culture se scholar shachis, nga responsibility soshi thor, pengi chospin, tena choslang na teo responsibility ngatang ambassador no Ladakh se culture thugu sama youth sama ngatang ambassador no pahala so ngati kazu shi represent tenna choksik changma Ladakh se image shigure do no hala aka song tena tene to that's something I feel like we as a youth we are the ambassador of Ladakhi culture and traditions and that's something we should take really seriously hala tene yeah, young merak major questions so that is baki young scholarships there are so particular questions yodna tenna thukna